Sure, definitely that is from the teaching. That's why the prophetic understanding that every time there was an epidemic, pandemic, the Prophet of Islam Sayyidina Muhammad described that this is the arrival of the shayateen and marada. When they come too much, the jinns that are coming into this atmosphere, they come too close to humanity, these sicknesses start to come. Because so a human is here, if they want to possess the human, the problem is that when they start to approach, that human's becoming sick and they're collapsing. So they want to boost the immunity of this human so that they can come into them and overtake them and use the physicality as their means of a protection. And they come in, and that's why people are dying. And just the mere fact that their energy is entering into this realm in billions because they occupy no space. Yeah. That's what brings fear, that's what brings the energy, that's what brings all the bad characteristic. And fear is the opposite of faith. So when a people don't practice and don't have faith, that's all that these devils want, is that don't have faith, have fear, and as a result of fear will occupy you more because they actually thrive on fear. So like in the monster movie, what's the Monster Inc? They were teaching, you know, the devil teaches so that God won't punish him, right? He's
expand on that, please. So the devil has to give some information out.
He has to teach it, otherwise Allah will punish him. So he's going to say, no, I loved you, but I don't like these creatures. I don't like your Adam. I don't like the creatures of Adam and Eve. So everything I've given them a disclaimer. So he teaches what he's about to do, so people don't care. So on the drinks that people drink, it says spirits. You can't say I didn't know. And on the cigarettes, it gives you a precaution that you're going to die from it. You can't say I didn't know. And then he puts it in modern movies, that the Monsters Inc, he says, I'm going to come make them scream, and I take the energy of their screaming. Yeah. So there's a message in everything, and then he's out to make sure he puts his disclaimer and say, oh, they chose to do it. I told them there's going to be something wrong. And that's what Allah says in Qur'an. When they were teaching the bad and how to make deception between husband and wife, they had to give a disclaimer that, you know,
Harut and Marut, the angels.
Marut, yeah, because they turned from the heavenly kingdom and they would give out information in the well of Babel. That's why they went into Iraq and that region to get to that well of Babel. So all of that information, they have to give a disclaimer that, you know, you're going to be punished if you do this. They said, we don't care, we want that. So you'll see it in all popular culture. So that's the energy that they thrive on, and as a result the people of faith and building their faith, that becomes the test of their life. That if you have faith, although I walk through the valley of death, I fear not, for I know God is with me. Well, that's the time you have to have it. When people are saying be scared, and be scared. Be scared of what? If I'm going to die, I'm going to die. I'm not going to live here 1,000 years anyways. But to have faith and all your spiritual practices, so when these creatures start to come, they can't possess you. Yeah. And your energy and your strength and the strength of your faith pushes that energy away. So that's the battle right now for faith, and that's why one after another, this is not stopping, this just began. Yeah. One after another things will start coming in, do this, do that, do this, but that's not going to help anybody. What's going to help people is their spiritual practices and their faith and their connection with the divine kingdom.